Hi everyone, I'm Marcie Besecker, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. Thank you so much for joining me today. At an unusual time, I'm usually here at noon on Sunday, so thank you so much. It has been a crazy busy weekend. I had my grandson, my son and daughter-in-law went to the Giants game, so they were out of town, and so we were having a sleepover, but we actually ended up going and sleeping at my grandson's house so that he could be in his own bed, and they have dogs. We had to watch them, all that good stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm looking at two different screens and I'm working on my color and I'm working on the lighting and all that kind of stuff now that I'm in my new room and getting things fixed. And exposures and all that good stuff. The cameras that I have are supposed to be really good cameras, but one of them I've read a lot about having weird issues with focus. And so I've just been kind of playing with them. And so I think I'm going to be replacing this one probably with the same brand because I like it. It's just the focusing's weird, but it's the same as this one. So bear with me. I'm going to be switching out a couple things and improving it. But right now I've been playing with different settings and stuff, and I'm still working all that stuff out. So I feel like this screen looks fine. This screen looks weird. So I think monitors have a lot to do with it too, because it's the same camera, same view. My voice is not matching my speech. Okay, it is on this monitor, but not this one. This one's live. I also am doing closed caption, so I think it slows down. I know the time lapse a little bit for me to see. So hopefully if you refresh or bounce out and back in, it'll be fine. Like I said, I'm watching my live video here on my third-party program, and it's matching, Arlene, so hopefully that'll help. So I'm working on a lot of technical stuff, and we'll get there, so thank you for being patient. You are not in sync. Well, that is a bummer. Okay, hopefully it's going to catch up or make a change, because I didn't do anything to change that. Other than I'm using closed caption now, but usually that hasn't been a problem in the last few videos. And it didn't help. Oh, is anybody else having issues? I'd like to know, because those are things I'm trying to work on too. So anyway, yeah, busy weekend with my grandson, a lot of time in the pool, a lot of Ani. And my husband said, I don't think I've heard Papa so much, because he actually watched him yesterday, or was it Friday night? Yesterday for me. And he's like, whew, I'm tired. And I'm like, welcome to my world. So, yes, not in sync. Oh, you guys, I am so sorry. I don't know why. I don't know how to refresh it or make a change. I didn't change anything like that. All I did is change a little bit of video actually on my hands. So I am so sorry, you guys. I don't know why not. So, well, we're going to switch to the hands, and hopefully that's going to help. Let me tell you some quick things really quick. We have the paper share. I need to have your guys' order in by Thursday if you are interested in participating in the paper share. It is going to be $65. You will get approximately 181 sheets of paper, 6 by 6, all of the new papers, DSPs in the catalog, and plus a few extras. So I hopefully you'll participate in that. I will be ordering very late Thursday night for me. I'm in California, so I order very late here when it is available to order Mountain Time. So if you can get that order in for me, make sure you register and pay. There's a link below. Also, I have July Bingo, which I have 3 cards done already, and I love them. So I have one more to go. They are not holiday. That is not to say they are not out of the new catalog or celebration. It could be something out of the catalog and celebration, but it is also the main catalog. So hopefully it's some items you already have. And then, of course, I'm having my Christmas online class. I'd love for you to join that. I can tell you that you will be getting an amazing PDF project for this class. So there is going to be a really great project in there. That's the only one I've created so far. And it will be in my Christmas in July, and you will get a PDF. And it is something that you will definitely need the PDF for. But I'm doing a lot of photos, a lot of steps for you, so I can make it as simple as possible, but it's going to be a really, really great project. So that will be Christmas in July. And I think, let me look at my notes. One other big announcement is I will be changing my Sunday videos to 4 o'clock because in the summertime, we just have a lot going on. We're either at my son's house, he's here, you know, we've got company, we're going somewhere. I missed out on a baptism today, not just because of my video, but because I had my grandson and it was just super busy. So my husband went to that, and it's just been, it's kind of crazy. So I think 4 o'clock on Sundays would work better for me, especially during the summer, because we're probably back from things we've gone to or doing in the morning. And I just think that'll be a lot easier. So I hope that works for everybody. So please note, I will be changing Sundays for now, at least in the summer, until 4 o'clock. So that will be helpful for me. It'll be Pacific time. If you're unable to make that, it'll be on a replay, of course. And I would love for you to come and watch it. Hi, Neek. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Pam. How are you? Hi. Let's see. Look out my back. The sink is very bad. I know. I don't know why, you guys. I just signed on like I always do. So let's go to the hands. Maybe if I switch screens and come back, I don't know. Let's just get busy here. So we are going to create this fun card. And it is, I just wanted something kind of fun and summery, and ignore my Band-Aid. I was cutting a nectarine with the sharpest knife we own and got my finger. So I went to a little Band-Aid today, so it's a little bit better. So I just wanted something kind of fun. Somebody had asked me to use the bathing suit set here, the Sunny Splash. We're going to use the Rays of Light. We're going to use Nothing Better Than. And we are going to use Paradise Palms. So there's going to be a lot in here. There's going to be some technique and some little tips and tricks that we did. So I did kind of do part of the card. I wasn't sure how much time I was going to be here tonight, or on time at all, because it's been kind of crazy. But so I did a little bit ahead. So let's just get kind of busy, and I will show you what I did. So let's just do our bathing suit first. I love the polka dot one. I love polka dots, so this is what I used. And so and I've been really wanting to use the Tahitian tide. So I'm just going to put that right there. Okay, the other thing I did is I did do this with the everyday label because it's a habit to grab this one. But I'm going to change it up, and we're going to use the lasting label. This is a new label. So let me grab my memento. Oh, I feel like I was just rush, and I'm so sorry about the syncing not working because I don't know what to do about that. We're going to use Hello Sunshine. I just thought that was such a cute sentiment to use. You can see I don't have everything on with the labels yet, but I do have this one. All right. Yeah, Deb, I like to use a lot of different sets. I really want to just choose things that go together and what, you know, to make a fun card. So I am going to really get this inked up. I'm going to get a good stamp. Now, this is kind of a more bold font, and sometimes you could put that into your Stamparatus if you're afraid it's not going to give you a nice crisp image, but this one seems to be just fine, so that's good. All right, so let's take our punch. We're going to put it in. I just look at the S and the E and just kind of make sure that that's in the middle of the, I just grabbed the wrong one again, didn't I? Look at that. See? Habit. All right, let's do this again. I don't know if I'm going to have enough paper on here. Let's see. Yeah, I will. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, there we go. I just such a habit to grab this one. I'm going to set it aside. That was my go-to before. All right, hello sunshine. Let's try and put it right there. Oh, now I got a ring around it, so let's leave the bathing suit there. I need to cut that out. All right, let's try this again. I like to just get my ink all over the ink pad just to make sure you're not going in the same exact spot all the time. Let's go this way. And then that way you can make sure that you get, you know, your ink and you're not just picking up your ink in one spot. You have it, you know, you're kind of getting it all over. There we go. Lasting label. There we go. So same kind of thing. You want to make sure that your sentiment is, you know, fairly in the center right there. It's not, I don't think it's even straight. I think sunshine kind of goes up a little bit because it's just kind of a fun print. All right, so look how fun that label is. So this is the new lasting label. Really cute. So there we go. And now for our label, I wanted to add just a little bit of something to it. And I didn't want to add sequins. And I thought, okay, we've got the bathing suit. We've got like a beach theme going here. So I decided to get a little cocktail. And I'm really not a drinker, but you know, if somebody were to offer me a pina colada or something, I would probably not turn that down if I'm on the beach. So we're going to just put that there. And I just wanted it light. So I just decided, there goes that lighting. Yeah, forget it. I'm going to show you right here. A nice little drink there on the label. So again, get it, kind of go all over and get it inked up. And I just put it, I put the umbrella way up in the corner so you can make sure you see it. And I just stamped. Oops, hello. So see, there you go. You have your drink all the way in the corner. You can see your umbrella and your lemon. Just so cute, or your lime, whatever you've got going on. That is very true, Anique. Very true. But then I feel bad because it's all sugar. Not that I care that much, but all right. Let's cut out our bathing suit. So I just start on the side and I add a little bit of a white line. Just a little. I'm not worried about the white that's inside the neck. You could, you know, cut that out if you wanted to. And I just kind of go right along. Now I'm going to cut this part out here. It's a little easier. I go right along and give a little curve right around the top there. Now, my Christmas in July class, I do have an online class. And I have an in-person class, so obviously for those that are local, I'd love to have you in person. I only have a few seats left actually because it's going to be limited. I have a lot of people on already registered, but I don't want to go crazy not having any space. So we're going to do that. So there you go. There's our bathing suit and our label. Now the next thing, I'm going to bring in this here, and I did our tree already because I want to show you kind of a technique I used on it. So let me just put that on there so I don't lose it. So here's our tree, and I die cut it, and at this point you really could have the tree go inward or have the tree go outward. This is the smooth part because obviously it goes like this, but if you turn it over and you take your bone folder and you just kind of smooth it out a little bit, you could get it to where it's going to ink up and do everything fine going this way. For this card, I do want it to go this way and not this way because I kind of want to fill this part of the card up because this is all over here. I don't really want it to come here and leave, you know, a bunch of space. So purposely I do want it to go that way, but you could, you know, take off those little kind of curled edges going the way you don't want them to go and, you know, use it to go the other way. But we are going to use it this way. I'm going to take a soft suede marker, so the Stampin' Right marker, and I'm going to take the brushed in and I'm going to brush the trunk of the tree. You can tell I did a bunch of these. I've been using this brush a lot. Okay, this pin. All right, so there you go. So there is the trunk of the tree. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our Paradise Palms. We're going to take our two trees. So we have this one and this one. So we have these, both of these right here. And I'm going to take them, let's see, I can use the larger one right here. Let me put my cocktail back away. Look at my little iced tea just fell out of my my little container here. All right, and now we're going to take a smaller one and just put our smaller on there. So kind of like I did, if you watched me do the Grassy Grove, when I did some texture and the greenery on that, I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz and Garden Green. So I'm going to take the larger of the two and I'm going to use the lighter color. Okay, so we're going to use the lighter color for that. And I'm going to ink it up and I'm going to start way low so that this piece right here goes to the middle of the tree. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so here we go. You're going to take Pear Pizzazz and just go right in the middle. So see, it's kind of down low. And then I'm just going to go on the outsides and kind of fill up the background of the lighter green. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. So now you can tell it's got, you know, some white still in the background. But now you're going to take the smaller one and you're going to take the Garden Green and you're just going to kind of go over it. You can even turn it around because now you're just kind of filling in some spots. And now you can see that you have a tree that's got a lot of different, let's see, here you can see it better on a color. So you have a lot of different there. I have a little bit of white still on the ends, so I am going to use the darker and just kind of go in on just the ends to make sure I kind of fill in a lot of the really light white. There. And now I'm good because I don't mind that white. It just kind of gives you a little bit of some different colors there. Okay, so there's that. And when I do this, the sun rays, so here's the rays of light we're going to do next. There's a couple of things I like to do. It just depends on what project I'm doing. For this one, I want pretty much the whole sunshine. So I don't like using the larger blocks. So what I like to do is, you could use your Stamparatus, but I like to just use my Stamparatus plate. I'm going to put this right on here like this. Let's get rid of that. So now it's a nice flat surface. I know some people like to do it inside your thing, but then you've got your edges, and I don't want to worry about that. So I like it like this. It's just easier for me to work with. You can take your ink, you can hold on to your stamp, you can get it inky, and you can tell where it's shiny that you're getting it all. And this is kind of more of a distinctive, distressed looking stamp, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And I try to just kind of go lightly and to get all those harsher lines off of it. I'm going to pull this piece off here that we used. I'm going to lay my card right where I want it, just kind of straight, and then I lay my paper down on top of it. I hold this hand still and I rub with this hand. Thanks, Pam. And then I do the same here. I hold it here. Make sure you get it really good. I'm going to lift that up. So see all that you would have gotten. And then I take my piercing tool and I just lift up, and there we go. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is when you have this laying over it, you don't want to push so hard that you're pushing here just in case you got ink on it. You don't want to get your ink, you know, that pushed in there. So now you could just set this aside and clean it later. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to take our base, which I did the inside already. All I did is add white, and then I did a little one of the other bathing suits, and I did it in the Daffodil Delight. And so we're going to put this on top. So let's go ahead and decorate this. The first thing I want to do is add our tree. I wanted this circle to be covered, so we're going to just add our tree like this. And our sentiment is going to come in and go right there, so we don't see that. So let's go ahead and add some dimensionals. And I used the little ones, used the mini. I did that there. I have some little half ones here. I did one over here. Let's see if I have any more. This is a long skinny one here that I did. So I'm only going to go down partial way here because I'll put another one at the end because that's going to be down at the bottom of that, underneath the sentiment there. And it's a little thicker there, so you can get a little thicker piece here. All right, we're going to do that. And let's do another, my little halves here. Oh, hello. And let's put that there. And I'm going to do one more little half here up at the top. All right. I feel like my hands are all pruned. I've been in the pool so much this weekend with my grandson. He just wants to swim. He's learning how to swim, and he knows he's doing really well. There's no floaties or anything. He is just going for it. When you're that young, I guess you just don't have any hesitation. You just go for it. Thanks, Deb. I've been really wanting to use this Tahitian Tide. Boy, do I like this color. I really liked Tempting Turquoise when we had it. Oop. And so I'm really loving this. All right, we're going to put our sunshine right here. So you see, we didn't put dimensionals right here. There's one down here and there's one about there. So it really doesn't matter if these dimensionals push down on the trunk a little bit. You just want to make sure you cover up that white spot there. And now you could, like I said, you could cut that out if you wanted to. I chose not to. I'm going to do 3. One at the top, one in the middle, and one at the bottom. I don't think it's wide enough to worry about having to do each side, but I did feel I wanted to do 3. And I wanted to bring it down towards the bottom. My original thought was up here with the E kind of in the hip right there, but I just kind of liked that it was down here a little bit more. So I did that. And we'll put that on the back. And then I was kind of hesitant, like what colors do I want to put on this for embellishments? And I thought of glossy dots. I thought, you know, a couple of different things. Iridescent, of course, because I just love those. But then I thought that the opal rounds were kind of opal beach kind of vibe. So that's what I decided to do. So bring your card in. This card was just so much fun. All right, and now we're going to do our opal rounds. I did a large one here. I did a medium, just like right here. Again, you want to do them kind of in a, you know, in a triangle. And I did a medium one up in the tree up here. So, and it's kind of fun just to kind of tuck it underneath the branch there, to where that's not a focal point or anything. Now, you could use your dies and, you know, it has the 3 little coconuts. This must be it. Let's see. It has 3 little coconuts here. Yeah, 4 little coconuts. So you could use these little coconuts here and you can add those on there. You could do something else with the background. There's a sunshine right there. You can add the sand. I mean, there's a lot that you can continue doing with this, and you really don't even have to, you know, use the rays if you don't. Or you could do the rays just on the top half and then do the beach thing below. I mean, there's so much you could do. And it was just really a fun and really quick card. So this is just kind of, you know, think about pulling out different sets and putting them together and what works, you know, to go together to create yourself a scene or a theme or whatever. And again, I did just the little yellow bathing suit inside. I didn't have any DSP. I didn't want to, you know, cut a piece of the rays off and put inside. So I just decided to add another bathing suit. So there you go. There is a quick fun. I love this technique. Look and see what you have in your stamp sets and pull it out and kind of, you know, think about it. Another really good stamp set is the watercolor ones with the variegated, distressed looking circles and squares and that kind of thing. You can also use those to color things and stamp things up. If you don't want to use something that's like a solid blue or solid green or whatever, use that and just ink it up, and it'll give it a little bit of a distressed color to it, and but still give it color. But it's not a marker, it's not alcohol markers, it's not straight ink. It just gives a little bit of a different. Oh yeah, the rays set is really nice. I agree. Oh, thanks, Olivia. Is my mouth matching my words now? I'm kind of weird about that. I don't know why. I click the button to start the video like I do, you know, all of them. And sometimes when the words are off a little bit, it's kind of weird. Again, I'm looking at my program that I use and my words are fine and caught up. So I'm really sorry for that. Hi, Lisa. Oh, you're welcome, Arlene. You are welcome, Dar. Thank you so much. They're still not aligned. I don't know. I'm really sorry, you guys. So weird. Let's just pretend it's like a movie that, where the words don't align. Yes, Olivia, that's good. Not saint. Weird. I don't know why. Very, very odd. All right, so those were my announcements. Again, really quickly, I have a paper share. I need to have you pay and register by Thursday. I have bingo, and all these links are below. I have bingo coming on July 19th. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have 3 of the 4 cards created already, and they are really nice. I love them. And Christmas in July, I can't stress more to tell you that the very first project I created is an amazing PDF you're not going to want to miss out on. It's going to be a fancy fold 3D kind of thing. I just can't, fancy fold 3D is what I can say. It's going to be really great. And if you are in that class, you will get that PDF for free. So hopefully you can join for that. If you're not able to join, basically it says the 9th, or what is it, the 30th? Let me look. Yes, the 30th. That just means the video is going to be available the 30th, and you should have your kit by then. So do we get a sneak peek on bingo cards? I'll create a sneak peek, Deb, and of little snippets of the 3 that I have done already. The problem is I try not to give the full card out, because then I start seeing the cards made already, and I really want my bingo people to be the first people to create these cards, and then I don't care who cases the cards, but I want it to be for my bingo people. But I will take a picture and do a little snippet of the 3 that I have already. I can tell you, I used the Butterfly Kisses set. I used the Splendid Thoughts, the Splendid Suite with the paper and everything. And I used, I think it's called Summer. Let me look. Oh, I don't have it right here. It is the Summer Shaded Summer, what, that die set. So I used that. And I also used a little bit of the celebration, a celebration item. And that is all I'm going to tell you for now. So that is what I have so far. And but I'll create a little snippet like I did for the Hughes class. Okay, great, Deb. Remember, you guys can join now. Have it on my list so I can always bug you, or you bug me closer to the deadline. But at least you're on the list so we don't forget. And that is it. So I hope you guys will click on the links below. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great rest of your evening. Remember, on Sundays, at least during the summer, I will be doing Sundays at 4 o'clock instead of noon. Thanks a lot, everybody, and you have a great rest of your week. See you on Wednesday. Bye.